Did I purchase the brand new Lisa Eldridge Desert Gleam palette? The answer is yes. Yes, I did. So am I doing a video with the Desert Gleam palette? You bet your bottom dollar I am, because I can't help myself. It has been far too long since I have sat down to do a full face of makeup, let alone film it. I mean, I do sit down every now and again and do a quick face, but you know, not something that people just want to see. I have collected numerous things over the last several months that I've been MIA. You guys are absolutely incredible. You are so supportive. I have multiple times uploaded videos and said, I'm sorry I've been MIA. My life is a little crazy. I'm sorry, my life is still friggin' crazy. I've got no answers. The nitty gritty of all of this is I just kind of have to roll with the punches right now and post when I can. But I missed you guys so much, and I was so very happy to get the support that I needed and a little bit of time to myself that I needed to do this eye look with Lisa Eldridge. If you've been following her, you know she makes the most beautiful little compact of color stories, and I am a sucker for all of them. I have many of her palettes. This is Desert Gleam. Oh my God. Yes, it reminds me of Yucca, and maybe that's why I was so drawn to it, because I have the Natasha Denona Yucca, but I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. She's one of my all-time favorite makeup artists, so I have to have what she launches. There were 3 lipsticks launched in this collection. Now I'm going to tell you, the formula for lipstick is not, okay, I love mattes. I love satin mattes. It's not my go-to. Instead, I picked up Dior. The lipstick that I'm wearing today is Dior Veil 860. Let me see if I can find the shade for you here. Yes, Bagatelle. This is the new Veil formulation. I will have this entire lipstick video already up. If it's not up already, it'll be up next. I really am not sure off the top of my head right now which one I'll have up, but this is what I'm wearing. And it is just a comfortable, beautiful lipstick. So Lisa launched 3 lipsticks with this, and it's in the formulation, the Rouge Experience refillable lipsticks. If you buy refill with the component, that is $59. If you buy just the refill itself, it's $30. I do want to mention though really quickly, you are getting 54 grams, excuse me, I am blind. 54 grams of product, 0.19 ounces. It is a 24-month shelf life, and I believe they're all 24-month shelf life. Housekeeping though, everything on my face is linked down below. If you click on any of those links to make a purchase, I do earn a small commission. I appreciate you so very much for supporting my channel. If you find today's video entertaining or helpful in any way whatsoever, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm immensely. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Otherwise, let's get on to the arm swatches and this eye look. I am in love with this color story. Lisa says she was inspired by 1970s desert glam fashions, grunge, all of those beautiful deserty warm sand tones, and it is delivered in this eyeshadow palette. My eyes are already primed. I used the Huda Beauty concealer that I'm wearing today. I didn't feel like digging around in my stuff for a primer. I don't really care. I'm just gonna use my concealer. So she says these are 2 matte shades and 1 velvet matte shade. And I think we've seen her velvet matte before in the past. So we do have 2 seamless mattes, 1 velvet, 2 metallics, and 1 luminous metallic. So I think this is a pretty cohesive color story altogether. I'm going to start off by taking the seamless matte shade Dunes, and I'm going to sweep this all into my crease. I tend to gravitate for greens quite a bit, so this was kind of a no-brainer for me. I didn't mind it at all, and I know there are some comparisons to the Yucca palette from the Natasha Denona. However, that is a much larger palette. It's a 15 pan palette, and in my opinion, I'm happy having both. So I think my favorite part of this shade Dunes is that I can 100% use this for shadowing, bronzing. This is not a bad shade at all. It's a a very lovely neutral warm shade for my fair complexion. And I could put this all over my lid if I want to, or just in the crease. It looks stunning. Now let's take the Velvet Matte shade Sahara and pack that onto the outer corner and all through the crease as well. This shade is supposedly the perfect khaki shade, and I have to agree. And actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and just pack it all on my lid because look at this green shade. I always gravitate towards greens. This is not out of my realm of comfort, so it's to be expected. And I know I forgot to mention, but I put that shade Dunes down with a rougher 13, and I'm using a Sigma E25 blending brush to put this khaki green shade Sahara down. I will tear up very quickly if I'm using a stiff or prickly brush. I have to use something soft. So for this lower lash line, I'm using a rougher number 3 brush, and I'm going to take Sahara and sweep that on my lower lash line, mostly towards the front. And I'm also going to make a point of bringing this green Sahara shade all the way to that outer edge to connect to the top lid. Now I'm going to take the matte shade Acacia and I'm going to pack this onto a Sigma E42 Precision Firm Blender. I like this tiny firm pointed blender brush for my hooded eyes. It really packs it in there. I'm going to build up this outer edge there and just kind of smoke all through here. It really helps to pack it into this outer edge here just because the way my eyes are shaped. If you don't have shaped eyes like mine, you don't have to struggle as much, but this brush is great for getting it right in there. And now I'm going to take that same rougher 3 brush. I'm just going to clean it off and pick up that deep, beautiful brown shade Acacia. And the goal for me here is to bring it up to meet that top lid to keep all of this, this entire eye look cohesive. So I'm going to use my My Kit Code Danessa Myricks My 24 brush. The shape of it, I think will really get that ablaze shade into my outer edge. I'm not going to dampen it. I'm going to use it dry first. Actually, let me try my pinky first. So it's very bronze. It should pack right. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier on my pinky. Don't look too closely at my nails. It's not easy to keep my nails up in nursing, and I envy all the ones who can do it. I am going to take Firefly, which is the other metallic in this palette. I'm going to use my fingers and just pack this all over that green shade on my lid, which I hate to pack over the entire thing because I love the shade and I feel like it is just so perfect for a Saharan desert summer look. But I need to try all of these. And we've seen all these shades before, but I love Lisa, so I don't care. If you are a Lisa stan like myself and you're gonna get the palette, or you already got the palette, you already know. You don't need me preaching to you, but also spend your money the way you want to spend your money. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this shade Ablaze and just kind of overlap it on the edge of Firefly to help it kind of come through a bit more. This is a Game Beauty E05 brush. It is teeny tiny. I'm going to pick up the shade Firefly and put that on my lower lash line more towards the front. And now for the very last shade in this palette. I cannot believe I even got all 6 on my eyes. I don't know who I'm kidding. I love a 6-pan palette. I'm going to use the luminous shade Christina? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to use a Fenty Beauty brush. This is a very pointed 220, but it's very soft and I can get quite a bit of that packed onto my inner corner. That does add just a nice little flash right there in the corner, so maybe I like that. And this is about the only fallout that I have felt hit my face so far, so not too bad. I'm going to swoop it right in between that shadow I placed and Firefly. Alright guys, you know the drill. The Lisa Eldridge palette Desert Gleam. What a stunning palette. I finished off this look. I put the black kohl liner from Tom Ford in my waterline and I tightlined with it. And I used a small brush to kind of blend it out with this dark brown shade here, Acacia. This kind of helped give it a little bit of depth right around the lash line because I am wearing a half lash today. These are the Ardell Half Naked. Oh, what are they? Wispies? No, just half naked. So they're half lashes in the style half naked. It's just one of my favorite half lashes. They're easy. They're affordable. I get them from Ulta. I know everyone mentioned this looks like the Natasha Denona palette, and I do have that right here. So before you go anywhere, hold on now. Pump the brakes. No. There are similarities here, but there are more differences than I can compare. The greens in particular. So we have the green, oh goodness, what is this shade? Calathea in comparison to Sahara. This dark green here and the dark green in Lisa's palette. I don't see them being the exact same. I'm going to go ahead and just swatch it because why run my mouth if I'm not going to compare the swatch? Okay, I lied. They're similar. That is similar. Okay, maybe I shouldn't run my mouth and just show you the swatches. I would have had both anyway, no matter what. So this one is Lisa's shade Sahara, and this one is Calathea. Okay. When I swatch them out, this one's a little more green, this one's a little more neutral brown, but I mean, there are similarities there. I don't see a similar shade for Firefly in this palette, and I think the closest one to this one might be Ray. Yeah. I mean, they're not close enough. They're just not. I can understand where the similarities are coming from. The Yucca palette is one of my favorite palettes ever. This one is Valley. This one is Dunes Valley. You know what? Don't even listen to me. Dunes Valley. Dunes is on top, Lisa's on the top, Natasha's on the bottom, hers is Valley. If you've already got Yucca and you don't want to spend the money on Desert Gleam, don't waste your time. These I think are close enough. And you get 15 shades as opposed to 6 shades. I don't really have anything else to say. I feel like the look is fun and wearable, and this look took me about 12 to 15 minutes. This is a comfortable push into color for someone who just wants to wear nudes, just wants to wear something soft. I love all colors, so you just gotta decide what you want to do with your own money. I'm not here to judge you for it. I appreciate you so much for spending your day with me. I have missed you guys so much. I'm not gonna give you any dang excuses. It's not worth it. I love you guys too much to sit here and constantly blow smoke up your butt. Thank you for spending your day with me. I appreciate you so, so much. Do something for yourself today. You are always worth it.